Hello and welcome back to another online tutorial with myself and Sandra with the Everything is Rosy product medley. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the fan card. It's really beautiful technique that a fellow global demonstrator, Mohr, has come up with. She is from the US and myself and Sandra regularly do blog hops with her. So anyway, let's get crafting. Okay, so this is the card we're going to be making. As I said before, this is a technique by a global demonstrator by the name of Mohr. I regularly do blog hops with her and other demonstrators around the world. And when I saw this, I thought this was a really good technique. So this is the card that I've got in the instructions, but you actually do make 3 cards with it. And if I show you this one, I mean, look at that beautiful rose gold foil, and I've actually embossed this with a new embossing folder called Ornate Florals, and that's just stunning. And then I've done the other card as a landscape card, just to show you that you can do portrait or landscape. So with this technique you are making all 3 cards, and also with the panels that that are left over after you've been cutting, you can cut that down slightly to size and repeat again, but have a thicker border on your base card. Okay, so let's just get started. So you will need your note card, 2 pieces of designer series paper. Sorry, try and get that glare from the rose gold there. Yes, so you need 2 designer papers and a piece of your rose gold foil cut down to size from in your tutorial. And then I've also done a template. Now this I've done on scrap paper. It doesn't matter how you do your template, but you must have a point at one end. Okay, so we can see that. You can eyeball it when you cut it, but as we're on video, I thought, no, I won't take the chance. I'll do the template and cuts with that. So first of all, I'm going to get my rose gold foil, and I'm going to get my embossing folder, and then I'm going to bring my my big shot in. So just line that up in the folder. So I'm just going to bring this in. Actually, if I turn that to the side, otherwise I'm going to be looking into the camera. I've got it on the embossing plate. You'll be pleased to know that there is a new die cutting machine coming out in the new catalogue in June. And there's a mini one as well, but we can't purchase that until we get an ordering date, so it won't be available as soon as the catalogue goes live, which is on the 3rd of June. So there's the beautiful embossed card. Okay, sorry if I'm getting glare on there. So next you need to choose your designer paper. So I'm going to go with this beautiful one that I used before because I just love it. And then I thought I'd tone it down with the back, like the reverse side of the foil. And then obviously you've got your foil. So you need to put those together. Then, as I say, you can either eyeball it or do the same as me. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and then I'm going to position my guide on top of my card. Then using your trimmer, making sure that all your pieces are level, is that you just angle that in your paper trimmer. Hope you can see. and then cut. Okay. And then making sure all your pieces are together again. Position your lines. And then cut. Now the new paper trimmer is brilliant for cutting multiple layers. Okay, so we've got 3 of our panels that we've just cut. I've also got my note card, a base layer, and I've chosen one of the labels from the pre-die cut labels that you can choose from, and also a flower die cut as well. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I don't want to waste this card, so I'm going in with one of the label punches just to punch out, making sure that I'm well away from the edges, and then these can be used at a later date on another project. This is called gutting. I do a lot of it when I'm doing my scrapbooking, and when I can remember, I'd also do it with my card making, and then you're not wasting card because this is all going to be covered. Okay, so I'm bringing in my Tombow, and I'm going to glue my panel down. Just a little bit of glue, and then I'm just going round the shape where we punched out, and that can go like that. And then we glue our DSP and the foil. Again, just leaving a slight border. Okay. And then lastly, a bit of DSP. Oops. There you go. Just move that along a bit. Oops. Okay, so there's our card. Next, I'm going to stamp our greeting, and I'm going to use "Don't Let Worry Spoil Your Happy." Now I'm going to send this to somebody that I know is struggling at the moment in today's climate and lockdown. So I'm just going to stamp that in the Night of Navy. Goes down like that. Okay, then I'm going to bring this back, and I'm going to use dimensionals. Just using my tweezers to get those backings off. Okay. Now I think I'll have that like so, and then I'm going to have that flower overlapping. So because I've already got the foam on the label, I'm actually going to just put the foam at the edges. Again, I keep forgetting which way I'm going to do that. I think I'll have that like that. Like that. That can be moved along slightly. And then I'm just going to put a dab of glue just here. go. That's done. And then with regards to a couple of the label dies, I don't know if you can see that, I'll bring that up to the camera, that they've there's some little sort of circle dots that you can push out, and I've pushed those out on one of the other ones, and I'll keep them in a jam jar, the jars that you get from restaurants when you've had a cream tea or a breakfast, and then I've just sort of put them in the lid so it's easy to get hold of. And then I'm just going to put some glue dots just around in random places. Oops. Doesn't matter if you get too much glue on there, it will dry off. And I think I might just put one there. Whoops. It's quite a new glue that I'm using. Then I'm going to use my pickup tool, and I'm going to use the putty end, and then all you do is you just stick it in, and it picks up the sequin or little gem that you want to put on, or in this case foil dots. Now the glue will dry clear, and then any excess I can take off with a an adhesive rubber. But you just got to be a bit careful when it's a brand new Tombow. Okay. Let's move that along a bit. That's it. There you go, and there's your card. Okay, so I'll just bring in some of the others. I have made up the other ones that I cut. So there's that one. And again, I've used the dots from the die. That one. I hope you can see this without too much glare. And then I've just used one of the die cuts, and then I've inked in colours. Okay, this one. That was the one that I didn't emboss. And then finally that one, using a bit of the ribbon. Well, I hope you enjoyed making the beautiful fan card. I like the idea that you're making 3 cards panels all in one, which is fab. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, then please do by hitting the subscribe button, and then you'll get updates on any new videos that I create. And if you'd like to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment, that'd be brilliant. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the classes and look out for some more videos from myself and Sandra, and I look forward to chatting to you soon. Bye.